have to
I
tell you
didn't know I
nothing.
had to tell you. Okay. Anyway, I have to play this next video before I play the video after because if I just play the grandmother, which I deemly named her very loosely, but I couldn't think of anything else without being
I mean,
derogatory.
she's the grandmother.
She
She's
is
the
the
grandmother.
grandmother,
Okay, she's the grandmother. So
logically.
I have to play this next video before I can play her response. Otherwise, her content would not make any sense. So here is somebody responding to the grandmother.
If you don't pull your head out of your own butt, you're not going to be part of their lives at all. You're not owed nearly any of what you seem to think you are. When it comes to their baby, they don't owe you anything. 1. Your son had 2 priorities when his wife was in labor. His wife and their baby, not you. He didn't have time to come pick you up or talk to you on the phone. Have you ever heard of a taxi? 2. She shouldn't have had to take a pain pill just so they can stop by and see you on their way home. How incredibly selfish of you. They did the right thing and went straight home. 3. Are you seriously questioning a doctor's diagnosis? Do you really think it's appropriate to ask her if it's physical or mental? Are you mental? 4. You're lucky that anyone called you back at all. They're tired and are learning how to care for their newborn. And that's after your daughter-in-law had a complicated labor and delivery and complications after birth. No one has the emotional bandwidth to deal with your entitlement. 5. You inconvenienced your son and had him pick you up and drive you home. Again, taxi, Uber, Lyft are better options. Then you're complaining that his wife, who's exhausted and is still healing, was inhospitable. I'm guessing she was saying plenty to you in her head, but was too polite to actually verbalize it. 6. Do they even want you to babysit their baby? Did they actually ask this of you, or did you just decree that this was happening? 7. You do not post baby news on Facebook without the parents' permission. You were rude and overstepped. 8. If you want to send them a text, send them a sincere apology for being a pushy, entitled pain in the butt, and promise you'll behave better in the future.
Wow. She made all the points.
Okay. So that is a response to the grandmother. Hold on, let me see what everybody else is saying. He was an adult and still living at home, and she's pissed that he left at around 30 years old.
She should be celebrating.
Okay, no, that Redditor person I have to say went over the line calling the grandmother the word that was blurted out in the text that started with C. That's too far. Yeah, and I always felt that way, but
I don't even know what word y'all talking about.
The C word. He
The
does
C
not know
word.
the C word.
CRAZY.
No, not that
Oh.
C word.
You're not allowed to use that word?
you try not to.
You
You try really not to
crazy?
use it. The C word.
I mean,
the
I
B
use it
word.
sometimes. And when he
It's
say the C
okay.
word to me, I'm thinking of the one that's a derogatory term towards a woman.
No.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Wait.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was 4 letters.
Oh, I heard
No, Anna just spelled out crazy.
before. Yeah,
Because
I heard.
it
crazy
can be
is not-
insulting
you
to
use the
those
word
who are
crazy.
dealing with mental health issues. But, see, that's the thing, right? Okay. I think context matters.
crazy. They have allowed crazy.
Context matters.
When
If
it
you
is
were
a
talking about someone
description
that when
that
you're
is
talking about someone who
appropriate,
is obviously dealing with mental health issues and their behavior is just non-standard, crazy can be a very insulting term because it's diminishing, right?
Right.
mhm,
Some things though are crazy, right? I mean,
Yep.
Jan 6, that's crazy. The stuff we
Mhm.
seeing with the Republicans calling each other names and doing crazy stuff in Congress, that's crazy.
Yep.
Even someone who's having a mental episode and they're talking to a wall in a public place, that is observably crazy. But you should have compassion for that person and try to make sure that they don't hurt themselves or someone else. Right? So it's like, I don't know. It's like this is my thing that Anna, we were talking about one time about the left, where we
Mhm.
are so wrapped up on terms that we miss the point. It's like we get to the point where people are scared to use words. Meanwhile, the other side is actually doing crazy stuff, like physically crazy stuff. Like, Mean.
Let me say this real quick, because like I said, we have to keep moving.
Sorry.
No. I knew what was going to happen. Oh, you froze for a second there, Theus.
I'm sorry.
did.
I actually, because
You're
you
fine now.
said crazy before, and what I would simply say about that is, I would love it if people didn't use forms of disability as an insult. When you are using it as a proper descriptive,
Yes.
that's a very different thing to me.
If you know somebody has a mental illness, please stop using it. They crazy. That's insulting.
Right.
Period. Point blank in a discussion. It's insulting. And Theus, if you don't know it, you are clearly frozen right now too. So
Wow.
and he's gone.
And
Okay.
he's up.